You ready?
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
I'm Mohale Moloi, a multimedia reporter here at Bhekisisa. I also produce television. When I started this series of articles about men's reproductive health to look at what role men play, specifically men in heterosexual relationships, how we play a role in contraception. It's usually something that's thought of just as the role of the women, and it's nothing to do with us guys, but it's got a lot to do with us. And I wanted to examine how we play a role in society today in the use of contraception, but in other people's uptake of it too. So one of the things that really shook me was that there's very few options when it comes to contraceptions for people like me. It's either you're using a condom or you're gonna decide to get a vasectomy, which is a permanent, non-reversible procedure, or at least in South Africa. And what was interesting to me was that, okay, we know a lot about condoms, but let me look into the world of vasectomies and why other men would be looking to get into one or having a vasectomy. In reality, it's a really simple procedure, but it just sparked a lot of interest because there were myths, like people thought it's easy to reverse. People thought that, it's going to affect their sex drives and their sex lives going forward. And the research just doesn't show that any of that is true. People often have the same or sometimes better perceived sex lives after having a vasectomy. One of the things that was particularly interesting to me was a study by some researchers in KwaZulu-Natal. They put people in focus groups and discussed their perceptions of contraception. And what came across in that focus group is that everyone broadly knows what contraception is. They know what modern contraceptives are. But what people didn't know, and this is men specifically, men weren't aware of other contraceptive methods that weren't a condom. So I think my biggest reflection on this story is just about our perceptions of manhood and our perceptions of masculinity. I hope that these stories break down those barriers. I hope that men feel more comfortable taking control of their reproductive health and making the decision that's best for them.
That was great. Is there more?
No, we're done.